We went way out with our Buche de Noel, gingerbread cake, and our easy white chocolate frostings. What's going on in there? Jessie found another spaceship. Yeah? Big Val keeps weird stuff in the pantry. Look, taking her for a spin. I do have my learner's permit. Hey, take that thing outside. Backyard's this way. She's gonna have a lot of fun. First, whisk 8 egg whites to stiff peaks. We always separate them outside the bowl. And don't throw away those shells. They're great for the garden. 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Whoa! Oh, yay! Me! What's that? Is that really? What? Santa Claus? In space? Whoa! Oh no, what's that? There she blows. See that stiff mountain peak in the middle of the bowl? This is another way you can tell they're ready. Big Val gets a kick out of this. And this way, you don't need to clean the mixer bowl. Now, whisk your yolks until they're lemon colored. This will take about 10 minutes. It's called the ribbon stage when your whisk leaves a ribbon behind it. Add in 4 ounces of molasses, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of melted and cooled butter. Whisk that in. What? Juicy cheesecake is off on her own. What an easy target. It's hot in this thing. Prepare to Vader beam, Jum Jum. We're entering Star Wars territory. Take down the flying cheesecake once and for all. Sift together 2 cups of cake flour. Hey, Spice Girls, you're on. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 2 teaspoons of nutmeg, or my cousin Mace. Hey guys, wait for me. Just take a guess at my name. Now we fold everything. This is a nifty way to get your whisk out cleaned. Sift in a little bit of the flour mixture, then a little bit of your egg whites. A little bit of wet, a little bit of dry, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Be gentle with everything so you don't deflate the bubbles in your batter. Take from the bottom and bring it to the top. Smooth it out to the corners and try your best to level it because it won't self-level in the oven. And sprinkle on 1/2 cup of crystallized ginger. These explode in your taste and texture. And bake for 17 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Then allow it to cool in the pan on a wire rack. Hey, what are you guys doing? Moving furniture up there? Jessie cheesecake. You're no match for the power of the Darth Nausea. Prepare to be captured! Wait, what's that? Is that Nadia? Dressed as Darth Vader? What? This is a lot of frosting. Right, better be safe than sorry, huh? We add white chocolate to our easy mascarpone Swiss meringue buttercream. The white chocolate with the gingerbread is superb. Whisk your pasteurized egg whites until they're foamy, all the way through to the bottom. Through and through. These are the kind that come from the carton. Makes it so easy this way. Add 24 ounces of powdered sugar, a few cups at a time. Otherwise, your whisk can send powdered sugar all over your kitchen. 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. Then add in your butter, a chunk at a time. A chunk's about 2 tablespoons. Add it in, beat it in, add it in. Your butter should be at room temperature too. Then add in your mascarpone cheese, a chunk at a time. That too should be at room temperature, and this is the safest way to get it there. Plop the whole container in a bowl of warm water, as warm as your dishwater. It'll be ready by the time you get to this step in your frosting. If it starts to look like it's grainy or doesn't look right, don't panic. Keep whisking for 5 to 10 minutes. Add in your melted and cooled white chocolate. The best way to melt chocolate is over hot water, also known as a double boiler or a bain-marie in Europe. This is the gentle way to melt it so it doesn't split. White chocolate's especially finicky. If it splits, it'll be greasy. There's no going back. Jum Jum, activate the force beam. We're pulling her down. You think? Never mind. We'll do this the hard way. Prepare for the crash maneuver. This is how the vertical Buche de Noel goes together. Flip out your cake onto a cutting board. Measure once, cut twice. Oh, no, that's not it. Cut twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. They should come close to about 4 inches wide. Don't ask us how Big Val did that math in her head. But our pan wasn't wide enough for it to come out in even strips. Cut the parchment paper too. It's going to help with the strip. Our cake is thicker than most of those European and Asian versions. The paper also helps you mold the stump as you add each piece, so it comes out circular, not oval or square. It looks a lot harder than it is, and it's okay if it cracks. It all gets hidden in the assembly. Nobody sees it later. We have this nifty little tool, a little bit of cocoa dusted in the middle like a real log with rings. Then scrape it up the sides like real bark. We love this. We love creativity. And we'll leave a link for you to get that tool if you want. What? Are they trying to crash into me? They look like they're about to explode. Weird. Jum Jum, do something! We're losing control! For the meringue mushrooms, use fresh eggs, not the whites from the carton in case you have some left over. We tried that and we couldn't get them to whisk to stiff peaks. The recipe's real easy. It's just 3 egg whites, a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Whisk these until they're foamy all the way through. Gradually add in 1 cup of sugar, a tablespoon at a time. And we use a 1/2 inch tip in the piping bag. And to get the tops to lay down, wet your finger in water. And bake at 200 degrees for 2 hours. We use some white melts to glue them together. a little bit of crushed pistachios, sprinkle some brown sugar to make it look more interesting. Slivered almonds imitate mushrooms and moss growing on the side. And of course, sprigs of rosemary to imitate pine branches in the forest. Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to do anything. Bye, Santa! If you enjoy our show, leave a comment and share it with your friends. It makes our day.